Tropical Typhlosion coming back with episode 3 of our Pokemon Insurgence Let's Play. So sorry I've been out for a while. I'll get to that in a bit. So right now I'm a little sick. I actually have asthma. I had an asthma attack a little bit, a small one, don't worry. And I'm still breathing kind of heavy, so if you hear me wheeze, I'm really sorry about that. So right now you're probably wondering why there's a Kakuna behind me instead of a Metapod in the last episode. Something happened to my save file, so I tried to start over, try to make it seem normal. So I got a Kakuna. We also caught a Baltoy. I forgot the name for a second. And that's it. The reason why I didn't want to catch a Caterpie is because I couldn't find one. Well, after I caught the Weedle, I kept running into Caterpie, which is why the game hates me. And I don't really need a specific bug type because in Midnight Town, the next town, the lady in there who's training an Elekid for any bug type, and the level of the Elekid will determine the level of the Pokemon, so we're just leveling it up. And that's all I wanted to say at the moment. The reason why I was out for a bit is because oh, and I changed the speed to ludicrous, and look how fast it is. The reason why I was out because my grandpa was in a hospital. And he kept asking for me specifically, and I had to watch him. It's my grandpa went to the hospital for the second time. It was first time happened over the summer before I got this, and the second time he just basically, my grandpa has a urinary infection, and first time I went to the hospital gave him a catheter. It's the thing that collects your pee, and so I'm not really good with words, so oh, it's an Olfit. I'm not going to adopt you. I may have a ground type. So, and they also and also a nurse came by to help, but the nurse program that we were on, the nurse sucked a lot. They assigned him a new catheter. They were supposed to give him a new catheter on Friday, but they didn't replace it until 2 weeks, and then pus start coming out of his catheter. And don't try and picture it, it's just really gross. Just focus on me playing Pokemon. And oh, it's the Butthole Rock. I like to call Rock and Roller the Butthole Rock because this guy was doing a video on the worst Pokemon in every region, and then he called Rock and Roller the Butthole Rock, and I laughed slightly, but to me, he looks more like a belly button rock than a butthole. Anyway, after that, and after his catheter got replaced, wait, what's this? I cannot press it. Yeah. After his catheter got replaced, he had a checkup, and then when the doctor checked him up, he had to stay at the hospital for almost 2 weeks. And his urinary infection was still there, but it got worse, worse than before. And it was because the nurse changed it really, really late. And so we switched out to a new program. We switched to a new nursing program, and they're a whole lot better. And my grandpa's fine, don't worry. So that's why I haven't been recording in a while. It will confuse you. Fake out? Didn't know doing that. Yes, nice. Keep running into things. Now, usually I don't have much to talk in these videos, so I'm just gonna tell you guys stories of what happened in the hospital. like both times he got sent to the hospital this year. Basically, the first time it was like he was in a hospital. The first time he was in a hospital, he fell down. It was during weekend, like Saturday, and my brother like rushed to his room because he heard that because he kept hearing, "Help, help me," and then they called the ambulance because like before he went to the hospital, but like very little, and he had to use a cane. And this happened when I was washing dishes, so it was a pretty scary sight. And he got rushed to hospital. I was just like sitting there confused, like, what's happening? Wait, Grandpa's got sent in the hospital? And he came home like 2 weeks after that. It was like longer though. And the family kept coming in, yeah, but mostly me and my dad, my older brother taking care of him, and also my grandma. Like, we took care of like the daytime shift, like my brother would do the morning, I would do like the afternoon to the evening, and my grandma would take night. And the room was actually pretty big. We could like fit a cot in there at least, and we just like sit in there and like occasionally massage his legs. And one time a nurse was supposed to like check his blood sugar, but he was eating, and she didn't want to take his blood sugar because like that could affect it in some way, like since he was eating and like in some ways. So like she said, here, let's wait until he's done eating, and then I'll check his blood sugar. I was like, well, okay. It's like it took the nurse like an hour. It's like, oh, we reached him. Okay. It took forever. I think the bear stone's here over there. Over in the far right corner. You can't miss it. Well, I mean, he will not leave Jonathan alive. Oh, so is that the same person or a different person? My agent is already in place. I assume yours is too? Yes. And aim to the brink, and armed to the brink with the strongest Pokemon. And strongest, you mean like level 13, 14? Rest assured, he will be dead before he leaves Tonor Town. Very good. This arc disgusts me. I could at least grudgingly respect the first one, but this one is just useless. He's practically brainwashed the entire region with all this propaganda he spread about himself. Have you heard how ridiculous some of it is? He was born of fire and lightning, and he rode Xerneas as a steed? Huh. The man's been Augur for a year, and already the people are worshipping him. Well, we don't have to worry about him after today, will we? Let's get going. Oh, so they're going to assassinate all their cultists? So they're... Wait, we're gonna have to go back? Oh, saves the time. Okay, Trapper, hurry up. We'll be attack any minute now. Okay, just let me heal my Pokemon because my Charmander. Oh, nope. Okay, so it took him hours to check his blood sugar, and then he got hungry again. And like, Louis, feed me some more. So like, I fed him. Then the nurse came back. Was like, oh wait, okay, we're here to check his blood sugar. He's like, he's eating again. I was like, oh, okay, so call me again in another hour. So, call me again in another hour. Like, okay, so after you finished eating, we waited 2 hours this time. It was like, my grandpa got hungry again. And I was like, Louis, feed me some more. And I was like, this time I was like, wait, grandpa, the nurses need to check his sugar. Oh, those are the coolest. The nurse needs to check your sugar, so you have to wait. 2 more hours passed by. I was like, Louis, I need to eat. Please get me some food. Like, you have to wait, Grandpa. The nurse is gonna come. Then I went to check the nurses, and like, oh, we're battling the Abyssal cult. Yeah, this one worship. I know the 4 cults. One worships Groudon, one worships Kyogre, and one worships Rayquaza, and the 4th one worships Darkrai. I can't remember their exact names though. And then we find, and then the nurse finally comes back after an hour after I called for them. It was like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, you should be. This 80-year-old man wants to eat, even though he ate twice. Ooh. Okay, Horsey. I'm gonna switch to Kingpin. Another time, like the IV thing, like, you know those IV things that they give, like, to the patient? Does this thing have Sniper? What the hell? Okay, I'm gonna bring in Ruin. I'm just gonna like... Okay, I'm gonna like potion up El Diablo. Oh. Okay, I wonder if this is like faster. It's not faster. Yeah. I should, well, press like stealth. So basically the IV thing was like beeping really loud. And then like, oh wait, we're running out of time. I'm probably going to end the episode after this. And I'll just continue the... Why am I using Growl? Oh. Using Growl. Man, the things where like you select the moves are like very, very, very subtle. Stop using Liani. I'll just continue like the story next episode. I don't know when it'll be coming out. Huzzah! Oh, 13. Yeah, good night. Oh wait. Right. Battlechrome money. Yep, the August occultist. He said an incantation the same as the evil lady. So yep. Did you just kill them? No, I just took them to Helio City. Alright. Adventure as soon as possible. Alright. Okay, so that's the event. So let's wrap up the episode right now. Sorry the episode's a little long, and sorry you had to hear me rant about my grandpa. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the series, make sure you leave a like. Comment down below what you think about the episode. And subscribe if you're new. I'm not really good at this intro stuff, so stay tuned for episode 4, and I'll see you later, my fellow trainers.